I will record both the session. I'll upload it on the YouTube. Previous one also I have to. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the session number 2 of Think to Speak. It is about today. The topics will be about impromptu debates. So I will be picking two people. One will be speaking in favor of the topic. The other will be speaking against it. So randomly, just random topics will be given and very easy topics. So bear with me and we'll have fun. It will be very interesting topics, I believe. And first of all, and all the guests and all welcome. Timings will be this time. The table topics will be timed also 1 to 2 minutes. Minimum you have to speak 1 minute. 1 minute will be green. See, 1.5 minutes will be yellow and 2 minutes red and 30 seconds to wrap up the speech. Toastmaster Nuha is the timer. So you can pin her. Okay. Nuha, you can have a raised hand. So in order to easy to identify you, like raise your hand in virtually, so they can easily identify you. Okay. So let's start. Who will go first? Let's go with DTM Jesse and Toastmaster Dr. Thashana.
Yes.
Dr. Thashana, are you there?
I'm here.
Yes. So these are impromptu debates. I will be giving a topic. You will speak in favor of it, and DTM Jesse will be speaking against it. Similar like table topic, like 1 to 2 minutes, and you have to just go for it. Okay. So let's start. So I propose being wise is better than being intelligent.
Okay.
Being wise is better than being intelligent. You are supporting this argument, and you can just go ahead, Dr. Prashant.
Good afternoon or good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Being wise is more important than being intelligent, and I agree with this statement. Being wise therefore means that intelligence would already be a part of your skills and competencies that you have to allow you to be able to use the knowledge and skills that you have to be able to make decisions and to help others. Being wise, meaning you are also following after the pattern of God, because when he was on earth, he did not display intelligence, but wisdom in his decisions and how he led his disciples. Being wise also means that you are caring because you are thoughtful before you make decisions, especially when those decisions will affect the people around you and under your care. I firmly believe that being wise is better than being intelligent because wisdom as intelligence has a part of its makeup to allow you to be able to make decisions as you go through your daily life. I thank you.
Wonderful. So being wise is way better. So DT and Jesse, your take. You are against this topic.
Fellow Toastmasters, I say intelligent is better than wisdom. Look across the in the world. All those inventions are done by the wise people or intelligent people. Wise people live in the caves. Wise people live in the monasteries. Wise people live in that. They are not going to do. They will only show you the way to go to heaven. But you must live in the world here. And for to live in the world, wisdom does not take you anywhere. Wise people will be like our elderly person is a wise person. His elderly person's son is an intelligent person. So how do you say wise people is better than? I strongly say it is the if you want to live in the world, you need to be intelligent. You need to be sometimes little bit also crooked also. Maybe I would say shrewd. And I won't say crooked, shrewd. You need to be shrewd. You need to be intelligent. You need to be street smart to live in this world. Wisdom will come later after 60 years if you want to go to the caves or some spiritual centers, Himalayas, and get your wisdom, and then go to heaven. Wisdom takes you to heaven, but it is the intelligence. It is the intelligence helps you to excel, to invent, to live, to enjoy this world. So I strongly say, why wisdom will not take you anywhere. Seek intelligence, seek knowledge, and grow. And then you see how the wisdom will leave it to the sages. Not everybody's cup of coffee. It is wisdom. Is over to you.
As per DTF Jesse, I should go to live in a cave.
I,
And I am so much elderly now. So we have with us distinguished Toastmaster Saravanti, ma'am. Long time no see. It is great to have you with us. Wonderful. So next, Akib, you will be in debate with Varun. Let's have Varun and Akib. Huh?
Great topic, sir.
So Varun, this
Yep,
debate.
I am up.
So Akib, you will be supporting this argument, but Varun will be against it. Okay, and Akib, you will go first. The topic is love is blind. Love is blind. You are supporting this argument.
How many of you have been in love or felt love at some point of time? Do we have any event wherein, like morning, you met someone and you got into love? No, it doesn't happen. It's a process. It takes lot of time, lot of affection, and the way you talk to someone, how you behave to someone, how you react to situation is what makes you love. And this is what, attracts everyone. This is how generation of love happens. We see people saying that I'm in love with this guy for so many other reasons. And I think this is something which it's really blind, because white people getting married with black, or we have a lot of cross marriages. We have seen people marrying at the age of 100. We have a politician, Ram Jethmalani, he married, I think, in the 70s. There is something which attracts one from another, and that something cannot be defined. It can be some act, it can be her eyes, which I like. It can be anything. You never know how you love your cat. Just have a look at your cat, because of your fur, because of how she reacts to you. You cannot define that love has to happen in this way only. It has to happen human to human. It has to happen human to animals. It has to happen human to flower. It is blind. It can happen to anyone. It can happen at any point of time. And we don't have Excel sheet formulas written over there. This is how, if she is able to perform this job, then I love her. Does it happen? Does it happen in our relationship that I follow her performance by giving good food to me? It doesn't happen. It's blind. It depends how we are attracted to each other and what are those feelings and how it is, your emotions are coming out. So I feel that love is very much blind, and this is what makes all of us interesting. This is what makes our lives more lively. So this is my argument. Over to you, Toastmaster Umar.
That is interesting argument, Akib. And Varun, over to you. You are saying love is not blind. Varun.
For some person like me who has literally started loving someone who has not loved for last 24 years, love is absolutely blind. Sorry, love is absolutely not blind. I could see things clearly from my eyes and my perspective rather than the other person. Let me share you a small example. My partner is someone who is gaining experience in how to deal with people who are less than her intellectual level. And believe it or not, When she struggles a lot, she gets irritated, she gets frustrated. I could see that in her eyes. Every single day, whenever I talk to her, I could see that in her eyes. And I can I could literally read her what she is going through and why she is going through that. Yes, love is not blind. She is elder to me. She is much more older to me, but she is mature than me. If I go with my personal needs, my physical needs, or my intellectual needs, she is a perfect fit. But the only issue or the only thing which stops me is the distance from Spain to India. That is the only distance which stops me from hugging her every single day. So, love is absolutely blind. It will not see the age, sex, religion, creed, whatever it is. Yes, love is blind. Over to you, Toastmaster Umar.
You supported the idea.
I
Love
didn't
is
support it. I objected it. If you are taking it in support, I can't help it.
I can understand it. It's very difficult.
I
Okay,
was
so next is
I was
Sangeeta
confused
ma'am.
where I used, where I
Well,
did
it
wrong
is
or
a
what.
very it's like a universal statement, but you can it can be tricky also. But wonderful take from each of you.
Omar, you said you are
So
going to
Sangeet,
give an easy topic.
oh, it was easy topic, no? Really? Everybody knows about Love is Blind. Okay, Sangeeta ma'am, you will be speaking, and who will be your next one? And Deepa.
Yes, I am speaking for the first time. This is my third session as a Toastmaster. So I'm very new, but yes, doesn't matter. If you tell, I will speak.
Yes. Yes. So, Sangeeta ma'am, you will be supporting the argument that I will be giving you, okay? And Deepa will be against it, okay? So your topic is listening to your heart is better than listening to your mind. Listening to your heart is better than listening to your mind. So you are supporting this idea.
This meeting is being recorded. Good evening, Toastmasters. Maybe it's evening or morning, I don't know, for everyone. Listening to your heart is better than listening to your mind. And it is so very true. I had a party in my house just after the COVID. And we invited two people, a couple, to our house. And when everything was ready, last moment, those people canceled the party. They said, we will not be able to make it. And what do you think, how would we have felt? Only two people coming to party and they are not coming to our house. My husband and we decided we will not feel sad. We will be happy doing something good out of it. We took all the cookings, all the vegetables, all the dishes down to our society. We called all the security people, the housekeeping people, and made them sit and made them eat all the food. So we went by heart. So listening to the heart was so much better. Just calling those people who are already fed, who are already full, and making them eat would not have been so beautiful as it was when we sat with those people and we ate with them and they ate with us. That was so. Going by the heart is always much better than going by the mind. Over to you.
Wonderful, interesting. So Deepa, listening to your mind is better than listening to your heart.
I absolutely disagree that the heart is important. I agree that the brain is there for a reason and it's superior to the heart because it's smart. It's known for its smartness. Come on, people. When blood supply stops in your body, The last organ that dies is your brain. It's not your heart. It's the second last thing that dies. The heart dies second last, and then your brain dies, which tells you clearly that it's your brain that is important. So, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you have these feelings of going by the feeling, like feelings, go with the feeling. For example, you're sleeping in the morning and you don't want to wake up, you feel sleepy, you have to wake up. Just leave the decision to your brain, because it makes wise decisions. It knows what to do. Let the heart tell you how it feels, but leave the decision to the heart. Because how many times, I think many of you have made a foolish decision on judging a person, or maybe even falling for a wrong person. Heart is the weakest thing that we have. And I think only when the heart and the mind agrees, that is when it's the best thing to happen. So whenever it's the heart that shouts and screams and makes a fuss, make sure that this is big time trouble. Go to your brain, listen to it. Is it telling something else? And listen to the brain, because that's always right and always never gives you a hand. Over to topics, Master.
You both sold us the heart and the mind. Wonderful. In the battle between heart and mind, listen to your gut. So, listen to your gut feeling. So next we'll have interesting, and feel free to share your feedbacks about the speakers. What are your inputs in the chat, in the private chat? You can, or during the chat also, no issues. So next is my elder sister from USA, Nityan Saravanti Valampati. And who will go again? Shalini, are you there? Shalini. Shalini is not there. Okay, let's go with Naveen sir. Naveen sir.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Naveen sir, the topic is very simple one. And Saravanti ma'am will be supporting that idea. Naveen sir will be against it. So the topic is true freedom is not achievable. True freedom is not achievable. And DTM Saravanti will be supporting this idea, and DTM Naveen will be against it. Over to you.
Good afternoon, friends. Umar Bhai, could you put it in the chat, please? True freedom is not achievable, and I am supporting this idea. If I were at the top of a mountain, or stranded on an island, or way deep in some forest, living all by myself, and spending all my time regurgitating ideas and reflecting on my spiritual learnings, then I would say that freedom is achievable. But my friends, you and I know that I do not live on top of a mountain, or I am not stranded, or have the flexibility to be stranded all by myself and be happy on an island, or deep in some forest living in isolation. We are social animals, and with being social animals, guess what comes? It's a word that starts with a C. It's a curse word almost. That means we are conditioned to believe certain things. We are conditioned to be bound by certain ideas that let our minds, our hearts, and our spirits feel less free than they were born to be. So I say, as animals who are in social settings, that we each are bound by this conditioning. Let me give you an example. I want to be free. Today, I want to quit my job and be a Toastmaster all day long. But you know what? I am a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a friend, and I have social, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual obligations towards the people that I support and I love. So I just can't abandon the idea, quit my job, go away and live in isolation and say I am free, simply because I am conditioned by these ideas that tell me that I have to live up to people's expectations. I have to live up to my own expectations, which when I was born, I probably didn't even know were true or not, but today I do. So my friends, true freedom is not entirely achievable, although I find myself straddling both worlds. In that ether where I think my mind can bring over matter, I succeed. So freedom is not achievable.
Yes, I agree with you. Yes, Master Naveen, you are against this topic. You are saying true freedom is achievable.
Yep. Fellow Toastmasters, of course, as it is said, a pen is mightier than the sword. And of course it is. A pen has always been mightier than the sword because we have seen the greatest examples of our country itself. The greatest of our freedom fighters have not achieved any freedom by sword or by force or by any type of demonstration or in any adverse manner, but they have achieved it through the peaceful manner. Yes, and a lot of other countries have emulated what we have preached through freedom. Freedom is achievable, and freedom is our birthright, and freedom will be our birthright no matter what. Unfortunately, a lot of countries these days do not believe in this idea, and they believe that people should be suppressed. Press should be suppressed. What we say, what we express should be suppressed. Yes, and why not? To some extent, they may be right. But those countries, they do not grow much, or their rise is always limited. Unfortunately, the country where I come from, Singapore, has got the same issue. We cannot express anything on the social media so openly and freely. Yes, we do have limitations, but these limitations do hamper the growth. And of course, there are a lot of ifs and buts which do come up, and a lot of debatable issues which do come up. But however, we have seen that countries where the citizens can express themselves freely, whether it is in terms of sorrow, whether it is in terms of joy, they have more growth trajectory because they express creativity. A real startup of any country or of any enterprise always comes through freedom of thoughts. Have a proper freedom of thoughts, and you will see that, of course, you might fail it sometimes, but the greatest growth will come when you have proper freedom available for yourself to express your ideas. Over to you.
That is interesting take. So true freedom is achievable or not? That is a myth. See, we may be physically free. The most challenging kind of freedom is the freedom of your mind. Are we mentally free or not? That is the biggest question, and that is the true freedom. So wonderful and interesting takes on the topic. So next is Galal and Sushant. Sushant, Gopinath, are you there?
Yes, I'm there, sir.
Sushant, interesting topic for you both. So Galal, you are supporting this idea. Sushant will be against it. Your topic is avoiding problems is better than solving them. Avoiding problems is better than solving them. Galal, I'll put it in the chat also. You are supporting this idea. Sushant will be against it.
Definitely, I'm writing the book Story of My Wife because it's the best mistake I made in my life. Avoiding problems with her for over 50 years. I wrote this song because she married me when I was kicked out of several universities and got me to go back to a third and a fourth and to teach in America. English, by the way, they don't speak English in America. Everything is true and false and multiple choice questions. So I can't ever not agree with everything she says. And she's developed a language that I have started to understand. When she tells me, thank you very much, I know I'm in deep trouble, just to say the least. So I did this song for her. I'm strong, I'm sure, I'm in control, a man with a plan, believing that life is a neat little package I hold in my hand. I've got it together, they call me the guy who knows just what to say and do. Still I fumble and fall, run into the wall, 'cause when it comes to you, I'm just another guy in love, a kid out of school, fire out of control, just another fool. You touch me and I'm weak, I'm a feather in the wind. And I could go on and on. Thank you. Back to you, UFA.
Galal, interesting. But Galal, next time when you attempt a table topic, you have to exclude your wife from it. No stories of your wife in your topic next time you attempt. Okay. So Sushant, you are against this topic.
Galas, you can bring her once. Probably we can tell her how much you're talking against her.
So Sushant, solving problems is better than avoiding them. You, Sushant.
Thank you, table topic master. Avoiding problem is not better than solving them. Well, actually, let me start with a story. There was a boy. What he wanted to do was to save things instead of just using them or working on them, thinking that one day they would go in scarce. Well, I guess saving things is not a bad thing, but it's a good thing. But one day, as he kept on saving, it got collected into amount which he was not able to handle, which was something more than what he had expected. So that's where the same topic links. Avoiding problems is not better than just solving them, because when you get into a problem, there are two options: either to solve it and close it in the moment, or either to just keep storing it, storing, and one day it will become a large dump, which is unsolvable. In other words, I call it mission impossible. So instead of just saving the dump and just thinking about how to solve the problem, when the problem gets in the minute, try to solve it in the minute. So one day it doesn't disturb your hour. Because as everyone says, the hours are made up of 60 minutes. Just imagine this in that way. You have 60 problems coming up with you. If you just keep on saving them, it would turn into hours. But instead, if you just enjoy the every moment, in other words, if you just keep on solving the problem, it would not really make up into an hour, but it would really be easy for you to move forward very fast as well. So instead of just saving up problems, try to solve them and move forward. Thank you. Over to the table topic master.
Interesting, Sushant. Take on the topic. So let's have Preeti and Sudha.
Yeah.
So Preeti, you are supporting this idea, okay? And
Okay.
Sudha, you will be against it. So first Preeti will go, then Sudha. Normal like table topics timings will.
What's the idea? What's the
No, I
topic?
will. I will share now. Okay.
I have to support it.
Yes, you will support it, and then after you will finish, then Sudha will be against it. Okay.
Yeah.
So your topic is people are happier in the online world than in the real world. People are happier in the online world than the real world. Preeti, you are supporting this idea. Over to you.
So Umar says people are happy in the online world than in the offline world. I wish people were happy everywhere because happiness is a state of mind. Let me give you a little story. Two boys were put up into a room. One boy was given a lot of toys but with no cells. And the other boy was put up into a room with just horse dung into it. And the boy who was put up into the room with a lot of gadgets and no cells into it, after a few minutes was opened the door. And the boy was yelling and shouting, saying, "Where are the cells? Where are the cells?" And the boy who was put into horse dung was extremely excited because he was sure that because there is horse dung, there must be some horse outside. Dear friends, life is just like this. If you have to search for happiness, you will find it even in small little things. Even if there is nothing around, you would be happy. It doesn't matter whether it's online or offline. Let's take this little small world of Toastmasters. When we shifted from offline to online, I started cribbing because I'm technologically very weak. I said, I'm not going to come online. I'm not going to renew my membership. Little did I know, you're once a Toastmaster, forever a Toastmaster. And I started getting used to this online platform, and the happiness was never less. So, dear friends, doesn't matter whether it's online or offline. What matters is your state of mind. So, learn to be happy wherever you are. That's more important. Over to you, Omar.
Interesting, thoughtful take, Preeti, on the topic. So now you are saying that people are happier in real world than in the online world. Sudha.
I should against it, right?
Yes. Against what Preeti said.
Good evening. So here in India, it's good evening, and for other rest of the world, it's good morning or good afternoon. And let me talk about this. Happiness is one thing everyone wants. Everyone wants to taste it. But the thing when you go to online, what we feel is that have you ever checked your Facebook often? If you check your Facebook often, when you see your friends updating their picture with your friends or celebrity, how do you feel? If he is moving to some other company, if he got married to some rich girl or rich boy, how do you feel? Tell me. If you have a little bit of happiness, that also will go out, isn't it? So that's what the online will make you. Your peer pressure, it makes you burst like anything, and and your security also will go out. So I feel that people are very happy in their real world than the online. And also I can feel the security which we are having in online is not that much. If you see, if you update your picture, and in 1 or 2 days your friends will give a command, or sometimes your friends will pass some commands, and they will just do something. So that creates more fear, more scary situation than the happiness in your life. If you share any happiest moment, within a few seconds it will go out if you upload the pictures on the online. That's what is happening. And I also feel that online is something which is very helpful for everyone, but it's all depends on how you are using it and how you are utilizing this gadget and this technology. It depends on people to people, but as per the topic, I would say that people are more happier than real world than the online world.
Okay, interesting take on the topic. So wonderful. So that good energy. So next we'll have Rajiv. Rajiv, are you there?
Yes.
And Rajiv, I will pit you again. So who is there? Aditya. Aditya Dugar.
Hello. Hi.
Yes. So will you be able to open the video?
I might not be able to open it right now.
No issues at all. So you can go ahead like that. Okay. So Rajiv, you are supporting this idea. Okay. Whatever I will present, Aditya, you will be against it. And the idea is there is no such thing as luck. There is no such thing as luck. Rajiv, you are supporting this idea. Over to you.
Indeed, there is no such thing as luck at all. Have you ever been lucky in your life? How many of you think you are lucky in your life? Whatever you have, I see just no raise of hand at all. Why that means is we always think that, okay, I wish I could be lucky. I wish I get $1 million in a day. I wish I these things. But eventually, all those things happen to us not because of luck. Only we know that we have toiled hard day and night to reach whatever dream that we are pursuing for. Nothing happened in a day. Even if it's a job, if it's a dream come true, even it's a marriage, whatever dreams that we had in our life, if we had to succeed in it, we had to carefully plan for it, plan for months, toil hard for it, and eventually taste the success. We had to undergo lots and lots of failures at last to taste the real success. Nothing happened in a way, and no one were ready to give us the secret of success, and nowhere were there just saying, like, yeah, you have got it. Come on, Rajiv, you are getting this as a bumper prize. Nothing, nowhere I had been witness luck in my life. Luck can be a synonym for hard work. If you think you have to achieve something, dedicated efforts, hard work, or smart work. Nowadays, we are going smart in ways. So it can be related to the smart work that we do, but dedicated efforts can't provide you just the luck. It is the ultimate success that you get with these dedicated efforts. No one ever can be lucky enough that one day, out of a blue moon, he will get all the wishes come true. It's only short steps day by day that reaches the success. That the always the key to success is not a bloom or a surprise luck. It is the dedicated hard work. Thank you and over to you.
Okay, that is interesting. So Rajiv is saying there is no such thing as luck. Aditya, what have you have to say about it?
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible properly? Thank you. Thank you. There's a saying, God helps them, those who help themselves. But I really don't believe it. I believe it in the sense that if you work hard, if you just sit around, you won't get anywhere. But you have to work hard for whatever you want to achieve. But luck is a major part of getting whatever you want. For example, I'll give you a personal example. In school, in class 11, say around March of 2000 of 1998, I wanted to be in the dance school team, school dance team, and I was very sure that I will be in the dance team because previously I had performed on stage, and I knew the teachers were very impressed. But on that very day, when my auditions were supposed to happen, I got a major cramp, and I could not dance on that day. What do you say to that? I thought it was a stroke of bad luck which I had, and that's the reason why I wasn't selected for the dance team in class 11. Fast forward to my job. I had applied for a job which I really wanted. And I knew there are a lot of people whom I personally knew had applied for the same job. And guess what? I was the one who was selected. Why? Because the day when the whole interview was supposed to happen, it rained like cats and dogs, and there were floods all over in Calcutta. And I was the only one to reach that place because that was very close to my house. And for some reason, I'm sure they must have taken other interviews also, but I feel because I reached that day and there were hardly any other candidates, I got the job. So that was lucky for me because the whole office situation was very close to wherever I stayed during that time. So luck is a major part, not discounting the fact that one has to work hard at the same time. As I said before, that God doesn't help anyone who doesn't help themselves. You have to put in that effort, you have to put in that hard work, but luck has a major part to play in you getting up and going forward. Thank you. Over to you.
Oh, interesting. Both sides are very good. Like yes, okay, interesting. So luck is a part of our life. I believe there is something that is not our in our control. There is some percentage. So, but interesting. So next is Mubina and Shalini. Shalini Agarwal, are you there? Shalini, don't be afraid of Mubina. Mubina is a good speaker.
Thank you so much.
Shalini, you are a silent observer. Okay. Sunita ma'am was there. Sunita, I was not there. Okay. So, Mary, are you there? Mary? Kip Kemoy. Mary? Mary, don't be afraid. I'm giving easy topics today.
Thank you.
Mary, are you there? Who said thank you? Okay, Atma. Any?
Mobina.
Okay,
scared now.
Noah, you will be the table topic speaker now. Timer. Noah, Noah, no, Noah. You have taken the timer role. Doesn't mean that you cannot be a table topic speaker. Huh? Noah, what? Oh, you have an issue with the mic. Okay, another person has joined in. He is caught on the spot. Imran. Let's say. So, Imran, how are you?
Hi all, good evening. Imran here. I'm doing good, great. Thank you so much.
Okay, great. Imran, you are one of the speakers. Okay, so you will be against an idea, and Mubina will be speaking first, and she will be supporting it. Okay, as a table topics.
So just now I have joined, so I don't have any clue. So let me check. Wait for a while and go ahead the next. Thank you.
Okay. So let's do Galal. Galal, you want to try again?
Sorry, to try what again?
Yes, against Mobina. You will be
Okay,
speaking against the topic.
without talking about my wife. Okay.
Yes, but
Yeah.
this is the condition.
Okay.
So you will not be you will not be speaking, and you will be against this topic that I will be giving you. Mubina will talk first in the support of it.
Okay.
Okay. So your topic, Mubina. Your topic
Yes.
is money can buy happiness. Money can buy happiness. Mubina.
Okay. Money can
Just
buy happiness. Indeed, this statement is true. I believe that if you have abundant money, then you can surround yourself with happiness. You can buy a car, you can buy a phone, you can buy a house. And money is something which directly or indirectly gives us happiness. Because if someone is poor and they want something, maybe it is their needed want. If they want food, if they want car, or if they want to travel the world, they feel bad because they don't have the money. And if you have money, then you can do whatever you want. You can fulfill your desires, you can fulfill your wishes. There are a lot of things which money can do, like you can travel the world, you can buy a house. Apart from that, not only for yourself, you can help others. I have seen people that have plenty of money and they are helping others. Maybe we can support the poor people around us. Maybe we can create a world for them. Because I believe that in India, there is so much poverty and there are people who are in a low level income. Because of all these things, they are really not in good condition. So money can do wonders and it can create happiness around you. That's all from my side. Thank you. Over to table topic master.
oh, money can give you so much happiness. Okay, interesting. So
So
Galal.
I'm
Mubina,
Galal.
yeah, Mubina, it's all right for us to disagree. I can't force you to be right. Sorry, it's somehow my. I was running out of battery. I'm sorry. I can't force you to be right. Money is the root of all evil. Money, people say, makes the world go round. Money, 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 money. I've discovered, especially in a country like ours, which is very poor, and we give away money to people And I learned this in America from a Chippewa Indian who told me, Galal, you know, they get us into university for free. They fill in our forms for free, Chippewa Indians. And sometimes you have to be cruel only to be kind. That was said by Hamlet to his mother, who married his father's murderer. So sometimes you have to be cruel only to be kind. This stuck with me. In Egypt, when we give away food for free, money for free, you are harming people. So corporate social responsibility is the key to it. And many people don't understand the difference between philanthropy and corporate social responsibility. The difference is sustainability. Don't give them money, teach them how to do something. And it has to be part of your core business. For example, my best example is Cemex, a cement company in Mexico. Went to the government, they said, people don't have homes. You have this empty plot of land. You put in the electricity and all that kind of stuff. We will teach them how to build their homes. It'll cost them 30% less, and we will charge them over 20 years. So it's the triple bottom line, people, planet, profit. This is what corporate social responsibility. So money is not the cause of happiness. Thank you. Back to you, Omar.
But I don't want to be happy.
I didn't talk about my wife. I did not talk about
Yes. Big round of applause, Garal. Yeah, great achievement. Wonderful. See, you did so much well, Garal. Wonderful. So interesting. So, Sheikh Imran, are you there?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Okay, you got the idea, na? So you have to speak 1 to 2 minutes, minimum 1 minute, maximum 2 minutes, and 30 seconds to wrap up the speech. I will be giving you a topic. You may either have to support it. I will ask you whether you have to support it or not, and the other person will be against it. Okay.
Okay, ready. I'm ready. Got it.
Okay, I will ask Akib to be the second speaker. Okay. Okay,
Sure.
you were initially against the topic or in support of it? You were in
I
support, no?
proposed actually. I was in support.
Yeah, you were. So now you are in against. Okay. So topic is an easy one. Gender wars are healthy. Gender wars are healthy. And Imran, you are supporting this idea.
So shall I go ahead and first?
Yes, go ahead. Start.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity in this forum. So today I'm going to support the gender wars are healthy because see, there is always difference between genders, but when it compare you one gender to another gender, it is a little difficult to understand each other. But gender wars are very crucial because one person, if you take an example, one person can easily take a revenge from another person because they both are on the same community, same unity, same concept. So I always in my mind, I always support that gender wars are very healthy in a positive manner. Not only like wars are always in a negative manner. For 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 some kind of health also, it is important. So I always wanted to give a suggestion to all of us that gender wars are healthy. That's it from my end. Thank you so much.
Interesting. So,
Yes.
okay, gender wars are not healthy. Okay.
How many of you read newspapers? I'm someone who was grown up reading newspaper. Every other day you'll find some or the other domestic violence cases. Every other day you find that one gender is being, discriminalized. I mean, they don't get what they deserve. They're not being treated properly just because they stay. You keep them at home. You're not giving proper support system to have their own livelihood. These wars are coming. I mean, these wars are something which is bringing all of it, right? Masculinity will always try to bring femininity, the women power at the bottom, and there is never that equilibrium happening. This gender war has come from there. We see a lot of debates happening all around world. Someone says feminism is better, someone will say no, it's wrong. This is creating a lot of nuisance in the society. What are we trying to achieve? Everyone is trying to achieve equality, right? We all want equal rights. It's not just gender, it's between communities, it's between humans, it's between animals. We want all of us to be treated properly. Everyone wants to have the same kind of respect for each other. So why there is a need of war? Gender wars, we are saying it is healthy. How come it is healthy? It's a war. What we are looking for is a solution. What we are looking for is a peaceful option wherein both of us, both of the genders, both of the societies are treated well. We all have same kind of opportunity. I don't think war is required for it. How come war is healthy? We have seen World War One, we have seen World War Two. Why do you want to have a war at your home? And who said that World War One has given some healthy results or the other was? It never will. The only thing which will give you better result is having proper reconciliation, having a reflecting each other's mistake and coming to a common consensus. So I don't think wars are healthy. If you want to sort out something with your wife, will you go have a war? No, we are going to have gender war to resolve this issue. It never happens, right? You sit together, you talk to each other, and then you come to a common point wherein both of you agree. What we are trying to do is to strike a balance between both the genders. And I don't think war is something which we should do. It is the normal meeting, normal casual talks, trying to understand each other, and that is what will bring the better peace. Wars will never bring out the great results. My take on the topic. Over to you, Toastmaster Uma.
Interesting. Again, you took the word war literally. You are doing actual war. Interesting. Shilpi has just joined in. Shilpi,
Hi, Omar.
hi Shilpi, how are you?
Very well, very well.
Okay, so Shilpi. So we are
Yeah.
doing just debate. We are doing just debates. I'm picking two speakers, and one will be supporting that idea. The other will be against. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So next, you are in support of the idea, and the other one is okay. Next, who will pick? DTM Jesse, you want to try again?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Long time not spoken.
Okay. So the topic is Shilpi, you are supporting this. Huh? All is not fair in love and war. All is not fair in love and war. Shilpi.
Okay. I just need to speak right now.
Yes.
Okay.
It's an impromptu debate.
Yeah. Of course. That's why I'm participating. Yeah. Less people, more, more to learn. Yeah. Okay. All is not. So I have to support the topic. All is not
Yes.
war. It's very true that all is not fair in love and war. It is not about taking. It is all about giving. And I've experienced this in my 16 years of marriage. We cannot take it as a business that when he will give, I will take and I'll give back again. And then he will, and vice versa, the circle will keep going on. I've maintained big, big journals of give and take all this life until this lady therapist came into my life. She taught me that marriage or any long term relationship is not a business. It is all about giving and creating a beautiful space in someone's heart. And I have been following it from now. And after following whatever she's told me, my life has considerably changed. My marriage has become a happy marriage. Whereas I see a lot of people dreading from marriage, especially to the singles there. I want to activist me. So my marriage has become a happy marriage because I know that all is not fair in love and war. Thank you.
Okay, so all is not fair in love, and what should be saying? Gideon Jesse, you are
I would
against the topic.
say, say always and always in love and war, all is fair. When you love somebody, there is any time is okay, anything is okay. You don't have to weigh your words. Even the arguments with your spouse is okay. Even the fight is okay. And so is in war. When you are in war, any destructions, anything is okay because that is the heat of the war. And there is, it's fair. When you extreme love and extreme war has no boundaries, all is fair. When you love, anything you do, it's okay. When you in war also, anything is done. Look at the way Ukraine and Putin, Ukraine and Russia is doing. When you, it's like a debate when you hear Putin's explanation, asking what did US did, what did how did they do, you nod your head. And when you hear who's that, Zelensky, when you hear him, you nod your head saying that, oh my God, people are dying left, right, and center. But each one is giving valid reason which supports their arguments, and so is in love. So I would say, when you are in love, all is fair. When you are in war, all is fair. Over to you. Over to you.
Yes, interesting.
No.
See, we have a DT and Jesse became the extremist now.
No.
But
True.
interesting. It is true in a way. Yes, I can say both the statement can be in both ways. You can support this idea. So wonderful. And with this, I would like to end
What
this
about
table topic
you?
session.
Who would take on
Me?
you? Yes.
No.
Who is the another
I,
battalion?
I have no competitor.
Galal, Varun? No. Can I give you one?
Yes, you if you want, no
Uh,
issues.
who can go? There is
No. You
Mary.
just give me a topic. I will. You can choose what is the site. No issues. Only me. I will
Yes.
speak against them both.
Okay, both. Okay, 1 minute. Yes. Vaccination is mandatory.
Vaccination is mandatory, of course. If you want to live in this world and if you want to survive and thrive, you should get this vaccination. Because what can go wrong? It is something medicine that has been researched and that has been put thought on. So you have to take that vaccination because you are loved, you are precious. Every life is precious. So if you want to be happy in your life, if you want to see your family members grow up with you, your children grow up with you should get vaccination. Because if you are not vaccinated, where you will be then? What can go wrong? Don't take that risk. Okay, I don't believe in vaccination. It's a conspiracy theory, and so many things are happening. Okay, we will say, but it's all about your life, what you want to do with it. So be responsible citizen. Do get vaccinated. So now I will speak against it. Huh? Vaccination is the biggest conspiracy theory of all. You should not get vaccinated. They are putting some RFID chip into your body and they are monitoring you wherever you are going. Satellites are tracking you. Come on, what are you doing all the do some research before getting vaccinated. Do some validation. Come on. Don't be so crazy, people. Blindly going, okay, the second dose, third dose, booster dose, what dose, this dose, that dose. What you are doing? They are creating a microchipped population. See, this is a part of a big new world order, one world government they want to create. So they can control you in any way possible. So don't go for vaccination. Because even the Pfizer CEO did not get vaccinated. How you expect us to get vaccinated? See, he was saying, I don't know, maybe I'm just testing and all those excuses. Come on, leaders always step up first. Don't trust these big pharmaceutical companies. They are just creating more customers. They are creating more just for the sake of profit. So don't get vaccinated. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a healthy lifestyle. Alas, over to you.
Good job. Good job. I liked when you said first dose, second dose, and then third dose. Good one. Good one. Yeah.
That was interesting. With this, I would I hope everybody enjoyed this different kind of
Yes.
table topics and impromptu debates, and it's a pleasure to have you all. And with this, with power vested me as a host of the meeting, I adjourn this meeting, and it's time for chit
Chit
chat.
chat.
I record. Yes.